Hello students, welcome back to my class. Today we will be discussing about chapter 3, Robinson Crusoe. You can take out your textbook and turn to page number 35. So Robinson Crusoe, what was this? Robinson Crusoe is the name of a book written by Daniel Defoe. Daniel Defoe was born in 1660. So we come to know that Robinson Crusoe is the name of a book. The name of the book is Robinson Crusoe. It was written by Daniel Defoe. You can underline this. Daniel Defoe. Daniel Defoe was born in 1660. His father was a butcher and Daniel Defoe worked at a number of trades before he started to write at the age of 30. That means Daniel Defoe's father was a butcher and Daniel Defoe, he worked at a number of trades, means he did a lot of jobs before he started writing, and he started writing at the age of 40, means before this he did many jobs, and after that at the age of 40 he started writing. He wrote poems and occasionally wrote criticisms of the government. Sometimes he was sent to prison, means he wrote poems and occasionally, means at several occasions, means various times he wrote criticisms of the government. Criticisms means drawbacks of the government. For this, sometimes, means many a times, he was sent to prison. When he was nearly 60, he wrote the story of Robinson Crusoe. When he started writing at the age of 40, and when he reached 60, he wrote the story of Robinson Crusoe. It was a great success and has been popular with children ever since. Means children liked the story a lot. It is the first great English novel. In this short piece from the book, Robinson Crusoe tells us how he became shipwrecked. So, it is told that in this short piece, means this is not the whole story, that's only a part of the stories, only a part of the events which are mentioned in the book. So in this portion we get that Robinson Crusoe tells us how he became shipwrecked. Now what do you mean by shipwrecked? Shipwrecked means the loss or destruction of a ship through huge storm, hurricane, a huge cyclone and all, yes, which occurs in the sea. So the story is like this, means Robinson Crusoe is telling us that we started off on our voyage in good weather, although it was very hot. After about 12 days, however, a violent tornado came from the north. So he's telling that they started their voyage in good weather. Voyage means a long journey, long journey through sea or in space, by sea or in space. So although it was summer, but after about 12 days, a violent tornado came from the north. From the north side, a violent tornado came. Tornado means a windstorm. Okay, windstorm came from the north. The waves rose high, means the waves went high. The skies were black and the wind howled through the sails. Means the wind howled means to make a howling sound. Means the wind was very rough at that time. It was making a howling sound and the waves were rising up. The skies also turned black. 2 members of the crew were washed overboard, and after a day or two the ship began to leak. 2 members of the crew means a group of sailors. So 2 members of this, among this sailors were washed overboard. Overboard means over the side of a ship into the water, okay? And after a day or two, the ship began to leak. And after 1 day or 2 days, the ship began to leak. We changed our course and drove out of the hurricane, but the next day a second terrible storm attacked us. So what did they do? They changed their course of journey and drove out of the hurricane. They changed their course, they changed their path and came out of the hurricane. But it was their bad luck that the next day a second terrible storm again attacked them. We could see the shore of some unknown land, but the sea was very rough. The rain dashed down and we were afraid to approach close to the land. They could see a shore of some unknown land because these are totally unknown to them. They have never been to those places. So they could see an unknown land, but the sea was very rough and the rain dashed down in such a way that they were unable to, and also they were afraid to approach closer to the land. Our only hope was to clamber into a small boat and try to row to the shore. At that time their only hope was to clamber, means to climb or move in a very difficult direction, means very difficultly with both the legs and both the hands. This clamber means this. So their only hope was to clamber, means to climb on very difficultly with both the legs and hands and into a small boat and try to row to the shore. From the ship, in ships there are lifeboats. So in case of any kind of in case of such kind of incidents, lifeboats are thrown into the sea and then people get into the lifeboat and sail across. So into a small boat and try to row to the shore, and they tried to move to the shore. 4 of us managed to get the boat into the sea and we jumped into it. So 4 of them managed to get the boat into the sea, means to place the boat in the sea, and then they jumped into it. We rowed with all our might, but the waves were like mountains. They tried with all their energy, but the waves were very high, like very high mountains. We struggled on, but at last a gigantic wave, greater than all the others, hurled our little boat into the air and it sank beneath us. They struggled on, but at last a huge wave, greater than all the other waves, hurled our little boat, means hurled means to throw with great force, hurled our little boat into the air and it sank beneath us, means threw their boat into the air and it sank beneath us. They were above the boat in the water and the boat came beneath them. I'm a good sailor, and for an hour and a half I battled in that stormy sea. So Crusoe is telling that he was a good sailor, and for 1.5 hour he battled in that stormy sea, means he fought with the sea and the storm and in that sea. As I caught sight of the coast, a huge wave would lift me up and carry me out to the sea again. As soon as he caught sight of the coast, as soon as he could see the coast, a huge wave again lifted him and carried him back to the sea again. Again and again I tried to reach the shore. Again and again I was thrown away by the raging seas. Means the sea was very angry, and again the Crusoe tried to move to the coast. Again and again he was thrown back into the sea. At last I was hurled towards the shore and fell down exhausted on the land. Means at last he was thrown towards the shore. He was thrown with great force towards the shore and he fell down exhausted, means he had no sense, and means he had no sense of what was going around, means he was very tired. Exhausted means he was very tired and he fell on the sand. The night was dark without a star in the sky, and I knew that lying on the sand would be dangerous. The night was very dark, not even a single star was there in the sky, and Crusoe knew that lying on the sand would be dangerous. There could be any wild animals also, no? So I crawled away from the sea as fast as I could and came to some bushes and trees. So what did he do? He crawled on all fours from the sea as fast as he could and then came to some bushes and trees. I climbed up. I didn't know that what wild animals there would be in the forest, so I climbed up one of the trees and made myself comfortable between two great branches. So he's saying that he didn't know what kind of wild animals were there, and so he climbed up to one of the trees and made himself comfortable between two big branches. There I slept the night as well as I could. There he slept for the whole night as well as he could. In the morning I looked out across the sea, and there was our ship a quarter of a mile away from the shore. Means when in the morning he woke up, he looked out across the sea. He was not finding his ship, and he saw that a quarter of a mile away from the shore, their ship he could see. Means the ship was not fully 1 mile, but a quarter, means 1/4 of a mile away from the shore. I came down the tree and found a stream where I drank some of the cool fresh water. So he came down from the tree and drank some fresh water from the stream. I lay down and slept again. Again he was so much tired that he lay down there and slept again. The sun was high in the sky when I woke up. Now next, when he woke up, the sun was high in the sky. I resolved to go out to the ship and to try and bring back some things which would be useful to me on the island. Then he thought to go back to the ship and try to bring some things from the ship which would be very useful to him on the island. So today, up to this much, you can mark this up to this much. Next, the chapter will be continued in the next class, and up to this much you can read at home. You can try reading at home.